Hey everyone, right before you get into the next episode of WATTPOD, you should download WATTBA. Why? Because you want to book your style. Now get it now on Google Play Store, on iOS App Store, and get the best look you ever wanted. Right into the episode right now. Cue it. This way, that way.
I don't know how to introduce it, I always just start. Alright guys, welcome to a very, very professional episode of WATTBA.
Why are you laughing,
bro?
Why are you ruining the podcast?
Why are you laughing? Why
are you ruining it?
Oh man, you're just ruining it. Look at my lips. You're ruining it. Ruining the.
I'm very, very serious right now. As you guys can tell, I'm like suited and booted. This is a very professional setting. I'm looking at that camera now for some reason.
Oh, damn.
And I'm actually in daylight as well, in case you guys can notice. Do you think they can see the daylight?
I think they can just see the light.
Okay. Now,
Maybe they never knew it was in the dark.
True,
in the dark at night.
At night, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, times are changing. Anyways, guys, welcome to this very new and exciting episode of WATTBA with the last team member, the core team member, on this week's episode.
I mean, technically, there's two more team members.
No, there's not.
Yeah.
No, us two, do you mean? Yeah, we've already introduced each other way too many times.
Do you reckon people never knew we actually worked for WATTBA? And now they're like, what? You work for WATTBA?
I hope so. That'd be nice.
That'd be a nice, like, secret to reveal.
Very nice. But speaking of reels, you might remember our new guest from the, how many views again was it? Like 1,000 plays? 1,000 plays for the new reel. He's the reel master. He is the guy. What's your official title actually? You're on camera right now. Chief Revenue Officer, Mr. Talha Niazi.
Hey yo.
Okay, nice.
Hey, nice. We like that.
Okay, so guys, in case you didn't realize, these two, the reason why they look so familiar is not because we're that good at hiring, it's because these two are indeed brothers.
That means we're good at hiring.
That means we're poor at hiring because we can't find anyone else, so we have to go for
Well,
family.
you said it.
Whoa. Excuse me, sir.
The Niazi family is very
I was hired first, if people were ever interested. I was here first.
But I heard about
I
it.
don't
first.
think that's true, but...
Wow.
Okay.
I was
You
told
say so?
nice.
All right, so Talha, welcome. I know you were a little bit hesitant about doing a podcast because it's very new to you, hence why you have the awkward body language going on right now. But don't worry, we'll open you up very, very soon.
Yeah, man.
Do you want me to sit like this?
There you go. I like it, yeah. I mean, how are you feeling? How's your day been?
Been alright, you know. Warm day, nice sunny day in London. So obviously the last day of summer in April already.
Yeah.
So
Indeed.
now it's only just doom and gloom and rain coming. So I'm enjoying today.
March.
I was going to say...
Is it March?
Yeah.
So we're working very hard in WATTBA, so we're forgetting the dates.
Yeah, we don't know what day it is anymore.
But obviously, you've seen the other guests as well. We're going to do something very similar. The people want to know about you.
Ooh!
Your last reel was very, very successful. So they've been demanding it. I've got many DMs asking, get Talha on the podcast ASAP.
Yeah.
So, what are your message for your fans? Great message. All right.
Yeah, right. Nice.
Next question.
Let us know if you like his message in the comments below.
Let us know, yeah. It's a very important message. Please
Yeah.
like and subscribe.
Instead, do you know what you should do? Cut and put in Eric Cantona's message from the Ballon d'Or ceremony because that's my message.
Oh, that's the message.
that's the
message.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
I think the silence is better, to be honest with you.
Yeah. That was way better. That's a way better
If you
than
say
that.
so. Okay, no, but on a reel,
Wait, so many like...
please tell us about your WATTBA journey. Obviously, you've been friends for a very long time with the CEO, but tell us about WATTBA, what it means for you.
I think, well, at first there was nothing. There was no WATTBA. And the first time I actually heard about WATTBA was one of the many trips. For some reason, me and the CEO, because we're not supposed to say his name.
Whoa.
Street name.
Me and the CEO.
We're going to zoom into that as well.
who shall never be named ever again. We took one of our many, weird trips across the country for whatever reason we do them. And one day he just said, he started, at that point he'd already spoken to Awad about it, I think. And he kind of started talking about WATTBA. And it was just like at that point it was just a nugget of an idea. And he was just talking about it. And every now and again he'd mention it and he goes, I'd like you to jump in on it. And I'll be like, yeah. Like, yeah, just drive, bro. Drop you off home. But, eventually that kind of snowballed into what happened was then COVID hit. And then he started wearing this, at that time, it was a very nice mask of WATTBA. And that was the first time I've realized.
Get your merch.
Yeah. Maybe we can get that one into the museum, the first WATTBA mask ever.
Yeah.
That was disgusting.
Yeah, very disgusting.
Very,
disgusting.
very disgusting.
I don't think he's ever washed it. I'm not gonna lie.
He bought a washable face mask and never washed it, which is very bad.
It's ironic, yeah.
You're never gonna get it with our barbers and many salons on the WATTBA app. Do not worry.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, after that was kind of the idea and everything, and then there was a bit of silence from his side. I guess he was busy with the app and everything, and then one day he goes, "Let's do it." I think it was last summer-ish. He kind of said, "Let's do it," and to be fair, I've never formally said yes. He kind of just said, "Come to my yard. We're having a meeting," and it just happened.
Yeah, that was the same as me with this podcast.
Yeah, I don't explicitly remember saying yes. So please. If my family's looking for me, if my family's looking for me, I'm in Sutton. Please free me. I haven't been fed in 4 days.
Well, speaking of family, during the time in WATTBA, you've gone through a lot of changes, haven't you?
Yeah, I used to have really long hair, and then I went to a barber that's not on WATTBA because I'm an idiot, and he ruined my hair. And I used to have my hair used to come if I was to have it straight all the way down here, and now I've got really short hair, as you can see.
That same barber ruined my hair.
Yeah, and it ruined my uncle's hair.
Oh,
It
dude,
destroyed
that
my whole
was
family.
Guys, these barbers which are not on WATTBA are ruining whole families in their haircuts. Make sure you book the haircut that you want. Alright.
Book your style.
Book your style.
This guy's so natural on camera. He just knows where to look.
Yeah, actually, that's true. You're one of the few guests, actually. Probably the only guest who knows exactly where to look all the time.
Yeah, very impressive.
Very impressive, yeah.
I did a
It's in the
BTEC in
blood.
video production. Glad it was paying off.
It's
12
paying
years
off
later.
now.
Could
12
just said
years
A
later.
level.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It was a BTEC in GCSEs.
But, okay, sorry.
It was genuinely a BTEC.
But just going back on WATTBA, obviously you signed up. So tell us a bit more about your role, what you do, and how you developed into that role.
Again, it kind of just happened. So I wasn't really sure what I was doing, and at the time, I think the CEO he had an idea for me, and in the end, he kind of came out with it that he wants me to look after the revenue aspect of it. And revenue in its own, revenue is quite all encompassing, because ultimately revenue just means money coming into the business. But you need to have ideas first. So for me, at first I was thinking, how do I get money in? But actually, as CRO, really at this point where we are, it's really supporting all the development and almost putting in the steps or the little nuggets of ideas that everyone can take in the future and start bringing money in. Eventually, everything I do eventually for me it's more to do with will this bring us money, and this means I'm a bit it interconnects with I am interested in every single department that we have, because ultimately, whether it's through the social media where you potentially get advertising, or whether it's sales where we potentially get a sale in, all that stuff, it's all revenue at the end of the day. It's not for me so that's why revenue is all encompassing, and it's been it's been interesting as well, because it's not something I do. Project. I mean, I work on projects professionally anyway. That's what I'm trained in. But it is very much a step away, because there's a lot of, in itself, it's also quite creative and quite future thinking, which is very different to what I'm used to.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of planning as well. For example, a lot of stuff in the works for WATTBA that we're doing, and a lot of the ideas that they come through you. Really, you're one of the people who takes initiative and sort of plans ahead in that sense. Like, that creative mind as well. How's that been like? 'Cause obviously, in your professional life, you manage, but here you're creating more. What's so funny?
This is like the nicest you've ever been to me, man.
That's why I was
I'm
laughing.
so surprised. Like, I've never had this many compliments. Can I get a clip of this later?
That's why I started laughing.
It's on the YouTube channel. Subscribe.
Honestly, I started laughing because I was looking at him, and he slowly his like frown was going bigger and bigger. I was like, why is he getting so happy? And then I realized you're complimenting so much.
You know what that tells me? It tells me you don't get many compliments. You don't get.
No,
much love.
it's because I've known you. I've known Faiq since he's a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah. Why are you saying it?
because it's true.
You were a baby then. But yeah, anyway.
He's known me since I was not even born.
All right, moving on.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, so how is it different to manage? I mean, when you manage day to day, that still has creativity, but that's really limited because, at the end of the day, it's about getting the job done, and it's kind of ticking a box. I hope my manager doesn't see it. I don't tick boxes. I do, deliver the project. But here, obviously, when you're being the creative mind, the thing is, it's about finding a balance of, when you do creativity, it's about finding the right inspiration and finding the innovation. There's no harm in doing something that everyone is doing, because obviously it works. But obviously, at the end of the day, we want to be different. So what can we do that's different? Obviously, we as WATTBA, one of our big strength that we're building is obviously the social media aspect of it, the marketing aspect of it. That's something that probably none of our competitors at the moment do at all, if at all even. But along there's obviously other things in works, and we often have many sessions there just discussing, throwing out ideas, a lot more. And I think what helps is that it's probably the frankness within the team as well, where the thing is, no idea is a bad idea, but you need to know when to be able to say, let's park that idea. Yeah. Just because the CEO has said we should do it doesn't mean we have to do it.
Let's be honest though, we've had some bad ideas as well.
Like what?
Let's not mention it. There's no, whenever someone said there's no dumb questions, it's not true. That's a quick tip from myself.
One thing I tell everyone, if you're hiring someone in this day and age, please hire someone that understands technology.
Oh
my God.
Wow. So, guys, I don't know if you can tell by our reactions, our CEO is losing it right now. But that was a big dig. So can we get some noises?
You got some digging noises.
We will find out if that listen.
How does it even make sense?
Listen, we will find out if that person watches this podcast.
Yeah.
Why are you saying that?
If you watched it, write down in the comment below what you think.
If you're that person,
if you know who you are, comment
and share. Even though it's about
and
you.
like and subscribe.
That's if they figure out how to log in. But yeah.
That is true. So once you get past that stage, you can. We didn't. I knew it was kind of hot today, but this room has suddenly gotten hotter.
Guys, again, I know this might not make any sense, but this is a big dig. Big dig. But I respect it.
It's the last private joke of the session.
No, I like it, man. It's like little sneak disses, like in rap songs. It was good. It was good. But yeah, definitely need to cool down after that. Jeez.
Do you want some water?
If you need help writing this at MGK, call me up. I'm here. Just DM us on WATTBA_app.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
He knows.
He does know, yeah. I don't really know where to go from there because that was quite a big high, but yeah,
well, I mean, we've spoken about his journey in WATTBA. What about the journey in life? What made you, come towards a CRO position? Is it mainly the day job you do, or is it so much more like I want to try something different?
Yeah, I mean it's different, but there was no real reasoning as to why I went for it. Mm-hmm. It was more, to be honest with you, it started off with obviously the CEO being a buddy of mine that I want to help him out. I believe in what I believe in it because he believes in it. Obviously now at this point, I believe in it myself. Yeah. But at the time, obviously, he's the one that instilled the belief. So it's kind of like, yeah, let's help out. It'd probably be fun to do. And then it was kind of like, well, what can I do at the moment? There's obviously, naturally, I'm a project manager and everything. So obviously, there's nothing like that here at the moment. Yeah. So then it obviously makes sense. Let's do something different. And obviously the revenue stuff is very different and is very interesting. I've been looking to get into some courses and start them, and just progress my knowledge on the topic. See how it goes. It's just a challenge, to be honest with you.
Okay. And I've got a next follow-up question. With the workers in WATTBA right now, can you rank them in order of effectiveness and don't understand technology? You don't have to do that. I'm joking. Don't do that.
Current. There's going to be way too many tears.
Oh.
No, I mean, I think, to be honest with you, if I was to actually answer that question, it'd probably be...
Don't answer that question. Stop. No, stop.
It'd probably be, and just bleep out, and I'd be like...
Okay, cool.
We're not going to do any of that, by the way.
Nope.
All they will hear is what you just said.
Yep.
Sorry, you're on mute. Sorry, guys, I'm on mute. They can't hear me.
But can you hear me?
But can you hear me? Yeah, more inside jokes.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean, look, to be honest with you, this podcast is not just about WATTBA, it's about yourself. You know? We are moving into this part quite early, but I realize that you're a person who knows how to articulate yourself quite well, unlike other guests that we've had before. And the funny thing is, from what I said, whoever takes offense, it'll probably be them. I'm not referencing to anyone. But because you're a little bit extra, tell us a bit more about what you see in WATTBA. Because initially, obviously, the CEO came up and gave you that. But from your time that you worked in, what do you think makes WATTBA special?
I mean, yeah, I could sit here and just say it's family, it's all that stuff, but obviously
My wife.
that's what
I also my wife.
my
She helped me out
wife.
so much.
But yeah, it's I mean in terms of, it's actually more to do with the product itself. I think if I didn't believe in the product, I wouldn't be here, to be honest with you. I mean I don't like wasting anyone's time, much less my own. So I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I was about to say it was a waste of time. If I didn't think it was, basically I don't think it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
Nice.
But really,
Good say.
what for me, WATTBA is it's a gap in the market. Definitely, it's something I've experienced myself as someone who, you know, I think of myself as a consumer. Obviously, there's the aspect of the business as well that we look after, businesses and partners that we have.
Yeah.
But as a consumer, I'm not a very loyal person to barbers, mainly because I still haven't found someone that does it right for me.
Just to barbers, right? Just
To barbers.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, I've had one pedicure in my life, so I can't say nail techs.
so you're pretty loyal in that regard.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I'm pretty loyal there. Yeah.
Nice.
But
That's news to me.
yeah, so for me, it's often like, you know, I kind of want to see. I hate waiting. For me, the main thing is I hate waiting. I don't care if you're the best person and you do, I don't know, Paul Pogba's hair, and I wait 3 hours to do. I just want to get it done. There's about 5 barbers on my road. What I do, I drive up and down the road, see who's the least busiest, park up and go in. That's literally what I do.
And to be fair, if any
If I had an
barbers
app,
want app,
Literally, if I had an app, I'd know where I could go to.
yeah.
And so for me, initially, already, for me, the way it was is, okay, now I can see the benefit. Then obviously you start looking into things like what we're planning is, you know, like a loyalty scheme where if you go a certain number of times, you get a discount. Well, if you want me to be loyal, then I want to be rewarded for it. You know, like if I come to you all the time, I mean, it's the same thing like with petrol. I don't go to the same petrol pump either. Even though I could go get a Nectar card or whatever they're called, and you can catch them in. But you know, it's again, I want what's convenient, what's easy, what's there, what's maybe not even the cheapest. You know, I wouldn't be too fussed about the cheapest because obviously it's a visual thing. The hair is, you know, it's a hair, nail, whatever, beauty and wellness in general. It's a visual. It's quite often a visual thing. So you will spend a bit more money on it. But it's about quality and availability really for me, and that's what the app can do. Because yes, there are other booking systems out there, but in many cases they're a booking system within an app for them or within a website for them. They don't take care of it and become a hub. And having the hub, it's literally like if I was to go order food, or who's available for food, or do I want Mexican, Chinese, do I want Indian? You know, it's about availability, it's about what's there, or offers on show, and all this stuff. It just makes me feel like this could work, this will work.
That's good. As you can tell, he's clearly the one who knows the app the best.
Yep.
Unlike people who just don't know, they question it. I'm joking. Oh, I guess.
Why did you look directly at me?
No, I wasn't digging you. I was just trying to get you in the conversation.
Oh,
You're doing a terrible job right now.
really?
Terrible.
He's just mesmerized.
That has actually been really good.
Do you know why?
Usually
Because
the guests are really bad.
do you know why? Because I asked him a question, and it felt very awkward asking my own brother a question.
But you don't talk at home. Do you
No.
just?
Not really.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't need to.
That's why you talk a lot outside.
I see him in the office, so why would I talk to him at home?
This is your home.
See, this is the love I get from my brother.
Just one other thing as well. You mentioned the food part. In case you guys didn't know, Talha loves referring to. Is it Just Eat, Uber Eats?
Yes. Wait, we can't say those names.
No, we can because they're a whole different space. Like if you're Uber Eats or Deliveroo, which I'm pretty sure you're not, but just in case you are there,
Yeah.
you want to do something with us,
Comment down below.
give us your descriptions.
We really want to see you comment.
We love you guys as well.
Yeah, we love them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, where did that love come from? I'm joking, you don't have to answer that. That's very
Well, I
obvious.
just eat a lot of food, innit?
There you go.
Well, I mean, I've worked in the industry as well, so it helps. I know. Again, it's one of those things. You understand the consumer, you understand the partner. It's understanding both parts of the business. It's also part of like being part of a revolution. You know, You have Airbnb revolutionizing the hotel space, booking space. Uber and its suite of apps and businesses revolutionizing booking systems and all that stuff for food businesses, for taxis, and I think they do a lot of other stuff abroad as well. That I think in the UK we just have those two things, but if I remember correctly, they do other things as well. So it's just one of those things, and you kind of like, okay, you feel like this is the space to get into.
Yeah.
This is something.
Yeah.
Everything's is digitalizing, so why hasn't this digitalized? Why is this still?
That's what was fascinating.
I'm gonna go to my boss man. I give you a $5. Like,
why is it that particular space has not been digitalized? It's because there's a gap, but also there's a communication gap as well, right?
Yeah, I think it's a cultural thing. I think in general, obviously, the barbers. If you talk about barbers and nail techs, obviously they come from different cultures and they've got different reasons why they're operating as a business as well. And really, it's showing the benefit of having, because a lot of these people they're quite successful as a standalone, especially the guys that have been established for a long time.
Yeah.
But you need to kind of come in just like Uber did. They came in and they were an alternative taxi service. Their intention wasn't to kill anyone off. Obviously, that's a bit of a different example because they became a standalone taxi service.
Yeah.
We want to support every business. So I think as long as businesses realise nothing's going to happen to them, if anything, we're here to make them more successful, and we can be all successful together at the same time, then I think it will work for the businesses as well.
Bring everyone together.
Yeah.
WATTBA, one family, one bar. Trying to think of something.
One bar. Just one.
I'm panicking. Can't think on my feet. No, but I 100% agree, and I think having aiming for almost one large ecosystem in our space is really what is needed within our industry, because that doesn't really exist right now.
No, it doesn't, and that's again that comes down to why would I do what? But that's why it's looking like on paper and in theory to be a great avenue to do it, and and we're finding our feet, and we're trying to find the avenues where we're trying to explore the different avenues to get there, right? If there's no set formula to getting it right, this isn't a standalone business. Obviously, we're dependent on other businesses coming to us or us going to them and accepting us. Either or. So obviously, it's a different challenge to, let's say, setting up a standalone business on the high street, where customers will probably come to you naturally by just seeing you. Whereas obviously, if the guys you guys doing WATTPOD or anyone just doing the social media, if they don't do anything, then you don't get out there, because that's they're not on the virtual high street. Let's call it the virtual high street of people who are looking at us.
No, in the metaverse.
I was thinking, literally, as soon as you were saying that, I was like, metaverse.
We need to get into the metaverse.
Maybe WATTBA should get on the metaverse. That is something for
me.
Nah, for me, bro.
I was thinking you were going to talk when I said that, but clearly not there yet. Yeah, I mean that's something. Yeah,
we can set up a virtual barbershop and a virtual nail technician.
He's got a slow download speed.
Oh, okay.
That was such a bad joke. I'm sorry.
That was really bad.
No,
Can you leave, please? Thank you. Don't come back. So no, but generally, like projects like that is something that you would generally look after, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. In its infancy, definitely. But is he not coming back?
He's staring at you right now. If you turn around, I don't know if the cameras can pick it up.
In its infancy, definitely, and then eventually, obviously, I hope we obviously expand the team, because obviously, no, you can't do this on your own. It's a team effort. So eventually, it will branch out into the different people that it touches, and there'll be an aspect of sales, there'll be an aspect of promoting on social media or marketing, and eventually there'll probably be other aspects to it as well. Probably financial aspect definitely will come into it eventually.
Yeah, sounds good.
Sounds good, yeah.
I missed like half the discussion because I was forced to be.
It's a good time out. I think you seem better. You seem more recharged.
Nice. The thing is, the talk is very formal. I'm not a very formal person.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Clearly, you guys can't see.
I've got the same one, and I wore that to the office on Monday. But
today you are branded with WATTBA.
Nice.
Literally, it's just I just realised we're actually wearing completely different things. We're not coordinated at all today.
No.
Just whatever you want, really. I clearly got the wrong message. He got an okay. He got the right message. He got not any message, and I took it too far, basically.
No one really speaks to me anymore.
Yeah, so that does tend to happen a lot.
Yeah, I just get left out.
That. Yeah. But he's in the podcast, so...
I somehow slithered my way in here.
One thing as well, actually, I don't know how much you want to talk about this, but, we discussed a lot about WATTBA and its projects, But personally, how have you developed in terms of your personality, in terms of what's going on in your life?
Yeah, what happened?
And have as much detail or have as less detail you would want to.
What happened in like say the last couple of months?
People want to know. They asked me, in fact, they DM me before this podcast recording.
They are shit.
Yeah.
Someone at home made me like ask.
I have no idea what you just said.
No idea what you
said. Okay.
I think I was just catcalled. It was an
Okay.
interesting experience.
Wow.
Wow.
Catcalled and then a burp. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
You're nasty.
They didn't pick up the verb.
Oh, I thought that was a burp. Yeah, I'm trying to like navigate my way through a bet. I mean, in terms of development, obviously, talk about personal development as well. I've become a bit better at managing my time and balancing everything. And
Balancing like what in particular? I mean, you're right. You definitely saw that, but
How is he able to dodge this question?
so it's just things happen in life. You develop as a person. People, sometimes one person becomes two, and there's other things that happen. There's family you have to look out for.
Family?
Fit into family.
oh, okay, yeah.
Shout out to Dom. But Dom, was it Don? Don, yeah.
Don.
But obviously, to touch the point that you're trying to force out of me is obviously I got married a couple of months ago.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
I had no idea.
Bro, I had no idea.
Jeez, I mean,
So it's been an interesting time balancing everything. Obviously work, this, the married life as well. So yeah, in terms of personal development, that's what's happened. So obviously that's what you're trying to get at. So
Congrats, man.
but you were there.
I was.
He was there, yeah.
That
I saw you were there.
That camera is sponsored by me.
Whoa. Why are you letting out trade secrets like this?
I'm not talking about trade secrets. I know trade.
I dare.
You know what's funny as well is that your face seems to light up, so I know it's going pretty well.
Yeah.
Speaking
That's just you got bare lighting in here.
Look,
There's that
Bro,
four
there's-
tube lights.
there's
one
that
light.
weird- There's the weird USB like halogen light, and there's that one for whatever reason you've got. That's not even doing anything.
if you guys have a
Whoa,
look,
whoa,
That's
whoa.
literally not even doing
Excuse me.
anything.
Professional
Excuse me,
set.
why are you mocking my
you don't
set?
know. Yeah, you don't know. This
you
is a very
mocking this?
professional set.
Yeah.
Don't mock the WATTPOD.
Look at his
set.
face. Look how serious he is.
I'm very, very serious right now.
Don't mock it, bro.
Never mock WATTPOD.
Hey, you know what? If you don't want this podcast to be out here because he mocked it too much, leave a like on the video.
We'll privatize it.
That
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
We'll privatize it.
It does make sense.
So you're gonna post it publicly, and if you get enough likes, you're gonna privatize it.
Yes.
I don't think that works, but fair enough.
I'm dressed almost like a lawyer today.
I mean, it's fine. This is the platform I need, and then I'll be on the Sidemen podcast anyway. So who cares?
Sidemen pod.
Summer
Wow.
podcast. Wow.
Huh?
Wow.
Or maybe like who's that guy? Paul Rogan. His name?
Paul Rogan.
Paul Rogan.
Joe Rogan. What's his name?
Paul Rogan.
I thought you were joking for a second. Were you being serious? I thought it was like a little.
There you go.
Well, you said two people. You said Joe Rogan and Logan Paul.
Yeah, I realized because I was thinking of Logan Paul was the next one I was gonna plug. Because obviously, after you're done beating up Rey Mysterio Senior, Junior even, and Dominic, you take on this family.
Yeah?
Yeah, WrestleMania.
Jeez. Okay.
39 now. Yeah,
Wow.
39 coming up
Something like
next
that.
year.
Nice. Okay. Nice. We should make that happen.
Yeah.
You look.
Comment below if you want us to fight Logan Paul and The Miz at WrestleMania.
That's definitely something we could work on.
We can definitely do it. And
yeah,
they
we could
both
do
like
it,
their
yeah.
hair, and we do things with hair.
That's true.
Yo,
Yeah.
it's a perfect combo.
That actually does work.
Yeah?
Logan Paul, if you're watching this podcast and you want some of that,
Yeah.
or the Miz,
You don't want any of this.
DM me and I'll sort out the rates.
I'll hurt you so bad.
And if you don't, then you know what you are.
I'll hurt you
gonna
so
swear.
bad, you'll remember KSI.
They're friends now.
Yeah, they are friends now.
Yeah, but he still beat him.
Yeah, but no one got beaten up really.
It was a good fight.
It's a good fight, yeah.
It was a good fight.
Pretty good technical.
Can't really cuss.
There's one question that we ask all our guests every
Yeah.
time. I'm sure you've had plenty of opportunity to revise.
And practice.
You probably haven't. But here's your opportunity to showcase.
If
What
you
was the
actually watch,
question again?
if you actually watch podcasts.
Yeah.
I don't remember the question.
What is one message? That's
Yeah.
what it was. What is one message that you want to give out to people about WATTBA?
I think I spoke to you guys about it a couple of days ago. Last week, not even last week, on Monday, Scott Hall passed away, a professional wrestler, and
R.I.P.
he was a big part of my childhood. And when he got inducted to the Hall of Fame, he made a speech, and the ending of the speech is probably what always sticks with me, which is, hard work pays off, dreams come true, bad times don't last, what bad guys do. In this sense, bad guys just being someone who's badass.
You know what? That was smooth.
That was so smooth.
There was no hesitation.
Nope.
You just said it directly.
Yep.
No plagiarism.
Nope.
No talk about wives. In fact, we had to force you to talk about your own wife.
Yeah. Everyone else is so willing to talk about him.
They're not willing. They're just
Overexcited?
not overexcited. I think they reference it and like, wait, if I'm gonna talk about it, I've got to talk about it a lot.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, I have no problem talking about it. I mean, it's a great blessing in my life. But
I think your smile says it all. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm happy you guys. See, look at. Anyways, no, but I think
shout
that
out
pretty much
Colgate,
covers it.
shout out High Smile, anyone. I'll do it. I'll do anything. I'll do any promo.
Same. I'll do anything. We'll do anything.
We'll do
Please
anything.
sponsor us.
Please.
Just pay to WATTBA revenue, #revenue.
Please. Just comment on the video, man. Please.
Listen, guys,
Just comment.
just one thing.
Comment, please. right
Comment now. One thing. Obviously, you want to mention really briefly. We got some stuff coming up. Anything that we can mention? If no, just say no.
I think we can keep it on the down low for now.
Okay.
But we've got some exciting exciting aspects of the app being developed, and honestly, the biggest thing is, if you like what we do, catch your local barber, because it will make your life easier. You can just click online from your bed. That's what it is. But yeah, lots of great works in the pipeline, and as long as we keep getting the love, they'll all come out.
We do a little something. I'm going to do a freestyle here right now.
Okay.
If you are out there and you talk to your local barber and you connect them with us
Yeah.
and they sign up,
Yeah.
we're going to give you something. I think more than a free haircut.
We'll think about it.
At the very least,
No,
it'll be a free
there'll
haircut.
definitely be something in it.
At the very least, it'll be a free haircut.
I mean, eventually, that's what we will hopefully roll out is a referral scheme.
Yeah.
But, you could be the first person to get rewarded by the referral scheme. So,
some great rewards as well. I had a little
Big
look.
Super good.
Very, very
always
good.
the best prize goes to first. So,
Yeah. All right, I think that pretty much covers it up. Thank you very much for your time. Your body language has opened up. Just smiling now. So I'm very, very happy. It was a badass ending as well.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to say to your brother?
See you at home in the evening.
I'm not going to.
He's driving to Birmingham.
Won't be at home.
And you need to take the bus home. Sorry, mate.
Take the bus home.
And on that awkward ending, thank you very much.
Peace out. Bye.
Until next time.